Uh, hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Got my face cam moving around to go react to my brother's channel. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. We need to finish this because this is the 20 funniest kid test answers. Alright, so hold up and put the camera like right up. Should be like that. Yes, and go. Okay, I'm gonna move that. Here we go.
That it is important to understand why tragic events happen and to make sure that we learn from it and don't make these mistakes again. But there is no reason why we would need to know all the dates to really make a change in history. This teacher asked a ridiculous question. What ended in 1896? There are so many things that ended in this year that too many answers were possible. But this student chose the most obvious one just by looking at the question. If there is something that obviously ended in 1896, it is the year 1895. No one can argue with that.
Oh, what the?
If you want to watch just one more video, the Premium is the platform where you should go. Get early access to videos from The Things, The Taco, The Trendy, The Richest, and many other great channels in one place with ad-free browsing. Click this link to sign up for free to the Premium and get ready to binge watch videos from your favorite channels. Which one is bigger? We all remember this question from our mathematics class, and it was not one of the most difficult ones to answer. The greater than and lesser than symbols were easy to use. The smallest side of the arrow was pointing to the smallest number. Things became a little more complicated with decimal numbers, but we were ready to face this new challenge. Unfortunately, it seems like this kid thought that he was in English class and mistook them for Latin quotation marks quoting the word or. Answering a question in mathematics has never been so easy. He just wrote the word or everywhere. This is the proof that when the answer is too easy to find, there is probably a trick somewhere. The candy bars. Mathematics could be all about simple additions and subtractions, but our teachers decided to make it a little funnier by telling us stories about characters buying and giving away things. We don't think that it made the test more interesting in any way, but at least we understood how to use mathematics in our everyday lives. Bob's problems were no different than any others. Bob has 36 candy bars. He eats 29. What does he have now? But if you're the kind of kid who asks themselves too many questions, you would understand that this little story is ridiculous. If there is one thing that he can have, it is diabetes. Bob has diabetes. Show your thinking. Every kid knows that teachers love to understand how we solved our problems. Unfortunately, it forces us all to think the same way, even though there could be many ways to find the answer. It also makes us think too much when a simple question could have been way less complicated. And as long as we are right, why would anyone care about how we solve the problem? No grown-up does that when the answer is really easy to find. This is probably why this kid decided to make fun of the teacher. He was asked, show your thinking, and instead of writing a useless equation, he decided to draw himself thinking. We think that this student deserves bonus points for making his teacher laugh. Why are there rings on Saturn? For once, this is an interesting question, and we will give you the right answer. The rings originated from a small moon or passing comets that were torn to shreds by the planet's gravity. It formed too close to Saturn and became rings instead. There are still many questions left unanswered, but this is the best theory that astronomers came up with, and this is what this student was supposed to write. But he didn't like being serious. This is why this kid decided to try something funnier instead. Inspired by his favorite singer, he said that God likes it, so he put a ring on it. It seems like the teacher liked the joke because he replied that Saturn is not a single lady. Cause and effect. School isn't only about mathematical equations that you'll never use in your entire life and grammar rules to learn by heart. Sometimes it is also about understanding what will happen if you do something. This time, the teacher probably wanted their students to say that Tony will become a better pianist if he practices the piano 20 minutes every day. But this is not what is happening in the mind of a bully. Instead, this kid said that it would make him a big nerd. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with it. If being good at something means that you're a nerd, we'll take that as a compliment. The teacher should pay attention to this little bully. We don't know what he'll be saying to the other kids in class. In which state? At school, we learn what a homophone is. It is words that have the same pronunciation but different meanings or spellings. As we can see, this kid is taking a test in science class, but he is probably even worse in English when we see the mistake that he made. When asked, in which state do the particles show the most movement, he answered, California, and even made a mistake in the name of the American state. Then, when asked, in which state do the